Fort Fisher Museum in Fort Fisher.
That's why I was trying to walk to, so we wasn't put
Oh, really?
yeah, because that sign, like, after we passed out, it said Fort Fisher on the...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we could have walked
That's why I
there.
was trying to walk to.
Oh, I'm so excited. You excited, Kaylee?
Yes.
I bet you are. because my mom was saying that they have like a dramatization thing and we wanted to go see it, but they don't have that anymore. But they do have the more modernized one, so it's kind of like a theater type thing. So we're gonna go see that, and y'all are gonna see that.
Fighting a war. This fact became even more evident as the Union naval blockade tightened its grip on the southern coastline. In an effort to counter the blockade, having rail connections with Virginia, Wilmington became the major supplier for General Lee's Army of Northern Virginia. The location of Wilmington, 28 miles from the mouth of the Cape Fear River, offered the port city excellent protection. At the mouth of the river, made the federal task even more difficult as the Confederates ran the blockade with increasing success. Cape Fear, the entire fortifications in the world. After his plans for the new Fort Fisher were approved, Lamb began construction in the summer of 1862. Work continued on the fort until the opening shots of the first bombardment, December 24, 1864. But even then, the project was far from completed. With cargoes destined for the Confederacy would often unload their goods in such places as the Bahamas, Bermuda, and Nova Scotia. The goods were then loaded onto blockade runners for the remainder of the voyage. Others were captured.
Bombardment was the largest bombardment in the history of the United States Navy. Of course, they were unsuccessful the first time. They actually landed troops, but they had to withdraw. The second time they came back, and they had a little bit better plan the second time.
The fort was about 500 yards long and mounted 25 guns, which were protected by 32-foot mounds or traverses. The traverses rose 12 feet above the gun chambers and contained rooms used as powder.
Archaeology lab located here on property. Brunswick Town on the west side of the Cape Fear River contains similar mounds from Fort Anderson. Please ask our staff about tours and events.
It's done. But how do you think it was? It was boring. There was a lot of stuff,
but it didn't even cover over the half.
Yeah, it didn't. So I didn't even bother recording much of it because it didn't really cover a lot of it. But it was a okay experience. So, huh? All right.
Well, you can fall.
We're on the way to the tunnel. Really excited. I'm always excited about stuff. I feel like I say that all the time. But yeah, we're about to go. I'm gonna show y'all me walking in there. We're in here. What does it smell like? It smells like sweet potatoes.
Yeah,
You can get lost in here because they have. Oh, I thought it kept going. I haven't been in here.
if someone's tall, they're gonna.
it's like a museum, but it still has like all the nature stuff and stuff, so like we can really see what happened. You know, they're missing some stuff, but mostly we saw what happened, and we can just put in the pieces that they missed. But for pretty much, it's pretty good here. And